Unfortunately, we do not know the photographer of this photo, but the year that the photo was taken is 1935. The part of the Great Depression that this photo depicts is the sadness, despair, and homelessness, specifically the Hoovervilles that were a part of the Great Depression. What is unique or interesting in this photo is that you can really tell the poverty that many big families went through. The impact that this photo has on me is that I should never take anything that I have for granted and always appreciate everything that I have around me.
The photographer of this photo is unknown. It was taken in February 1931. This represents the food lines in the Great Depression. What's unique about this photo is that Al Capone actually opened this restaurant in efforts to make up for his past. And the impression that this has on me is it makes me realize how many people actually were unemployed and were so desperate to eat.
The photographer of this photo is Granger, and the year that the photo was taken is 1931. The part of the Great Depression that this photo represents are the bank runs, bank panics that many people went through. What is very unique about this photo is the amount of people that would go to these bank runs or slash bank panics. The impression that this photo has on me to this day is that still happens, especially in Ireland and the UK where they had bank runs during the 2008 financial crisis.
The photographer of this photo is unknown, but what we do know is that the picture was taken in June of 1933. This picture showcases the struggle and persistence of Chicago teachers and what they went through to keep their jobs so they could continue teaching. What I find interesting about this picture is that the teachers are both black and white, but came together to fight for the ability to teach. They weren't just being robbed of jobs, the kids were being robbed of education.
Many crops throughout the Dust Bowl were ruined, and many livestock and people died. What caused the livestock and humans to die was the amount of dusty air that they inhaled. Many people even built tiny huts so they were unable to breathe in the dusty air. What was sad is that many people lost their crops and were unable to make meals for themselves and their families.
The photographer of this photo is unnamed, but the photo itself was taken in April of 1935. What is depicted in this photo is a boy holding a sign saying, "Why can't you give my dad a job?" What's very interesting about this picture is that even children were greatly involved in the protests and wanted their family members to get out of the rut that everyone was currently in. Unemployment affected the whole family, not just one single person.
What is represented in this photo is one of the WPA art projects that was founded by FDR, which is one of the largest community projects to come out of WPA. Many artists came out of this project, such as Jackson Pollock and Mark Rothko. What is impactful of this photo is that people were so passionate about their art and whatnot throughout this sad period of time.
And so I followed the mob.
These photos of Arsha Gorky, an Armenian-American artist who resulted very successful from the WPA art projects, such as fellow artists such as Jackson Pollock and Mark Rothko. He was very passionate for what he did and enjoyed making his art even throughout this very sad time. As depicted by the last photo as well, many people were very passionate about the arts throughout this sad period of time, and they expressed themselves throughout their artwork. What is depicted in this picture is one of the projects built by people in the Great Depression. It represents one of the many beautiful pieces of art and architecture that people, despite not having jobs, built, and it was one of the many great successes of the Great Depression. The impact that this photo has on me is that despite poverty and sadness that many people went through, many beautiful things still came out of the Great Depression.
Up to the sun.